Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey said when he was going through his depression, like sincere, heartfelt clinical depression, like to the bone, what kept him going was just this desire to keep fighting, to keep resisting what he was feeling. And we have to do that. Like everything that is against where we want to be or where we want to go, who we want to be, we have to keep ensuring that we don't stop the fight. Keep fighting. And too often we quit fighting, we give up. I was listening to Les Brown just this morning, and he quoted somebody, I don't remember who the person he said. And he said the person said that we won't get everything we fight for, but everything we get, we will have to fight for it. And I just want to rephrase the last part. The last part is everything that's worth having is worth fighting for. With effort, we can achieve what we aspire for. There's aspiration, but you have to put some perspiration into the thing as well. And a lot of times we don't want to perspire, we don't want to put in the effort. I've missed so many opportunities for things that I wanted to start. I have brilliant ideas. I've sat down and conceived many brilliant things, but then the effort that is needed to make these things come to fruition, I don't oftentimes put them in. And the question is, why have you stopped fighting? Why have you given up? You know, what is it that you aspired to do that you could have done, you could be doing now, but you just stop putting in the effort? You start procrastinate, like I'm a procrastinator and I'm trying to come out of that mold, but it's difficult. So the question is again, simple. Why have you given up? Why have you quit? Why aren't you fighting as hard as you want to? Maybe we just don't want the thing as much as we think we do. Could that be one of the situation, or one of the reason why we give up so easily? That we conceive a particular life, we see a particular life, but we don't want it as much as we think we do. We have to begin to create something within us that we call the hunger. The Bible calls it a hunger for righteousness, right? Or a thirst for something that is necessary for life. What is this for you? For some people it's success, for some people it's a peace of mind. Like my peace of mind is something that I put every effort in attaining. So I'll come by the beachside and just stop, look and listen. I'll come by the beachside and I'll just be still. But there's also a time when everything in you has to well up, has to come to the fore. Your passions, the wildness, the aggression, not against people, because we're not really fighting against people. You know, the only flesh and blood you're fighting against is yourself. And that's a reality. If you are in a system and the manager comes in and he institutes certain principles or certain things that militate against you or against your peace of mind, against your earnings, what you need to fight against is the system, not the person. Because if they change management and the system isn't changed, you are still going to be oppressed. You're not fighting against anybody but yourself. And sometimes they think about fight. Oh, I fight against this, I have to compete. Life is not necessarily a competition against others, it's a competition against you. Many of us fail, or most of us fail, because of our own desires. I probably would say all of us fail because of our own desires. Because desires conceived gives birth to sin, or gives birth to failure, gives birth to things that work against us. So it's our appetite that's why we feel sometimes, not another person's doing. And if we get our appetite right, then we will succeed, because from our appetite we'll begin to fight, we'll begin to put in the effort. What could you have achieved if you just put in 10% more effort in doing? Why have you stopped fighting? Why have you given up? Why have you quit? Look at these questions and answer. But I would encourage you as well. Keep fighting. Don't give up. Don't quit. You can change the course of your entire life through minimal effort. You can change the course of your entire life by just giving 10% more of your time to what is necessary for you to succeed. 10% more of your time. 10% less social media. 10% more reading. 10% less Netflix. 10% more investing in yourself and in your abilities can change the entire course of your life. Keep fighting. Don't give up.